I welcome you all to the maiden edition of our conference focusing on the pertinent theme, the missing gap.
There is a gap in the real estate industry, and female lawyers in the real estate practice have come together at this beautiful occasion to address it. And this missing gap is addressing rules, regulations, policies, laws, and also monitoring the emerging trends in the real estate market. Join us for this beautiful and wonderful occasion.
Our primary law that is regulating real estate transaction, which is the Land Use Act, has been enacted since 1978. And then we have so many emerging trends in the real estate sector, which up till now haven't captured. There's no law that have captured all these, like the prop tech, the shared office spaces and all that. So where issues comes up, how do you deal with it? We are only using principles of law and probably some similar cases to handle it. But there should be a law like taking care of all these new trends. And then we are believing that the Land Use Act should be reviewed upwards so that it will meet up with the present realities. And LAUSA should also put it like an encumbrance so that when you search, you know that something is wrong. And based on that, I said, okay, for you to have a comprehensive due diligence in real estate transaction, you need to search through all different registry connected with land property. So that's what gave birth to female lawyers in real estate practice.
We are not proactive enough in Nigeria. We're very reactive, and in that regard, we would advise that laws be enacted to suit and address the challenges that are inherent in society.
Whatever public company industries put together, they are half the wealth of the nation. Real estate is the leading, is 52% of the wealth of the nation.
That this sector plays a crucial role in shaping our economic landscape and providing shelter for our growing population. To ensure its continued success, it is imperative for the government to actively review and update real estate laws, rules, regulations and policies while establishing effective monitoring mechanisms.
At the bottom of it all is that no certainty of title, no certainty of even the process to get evidence, documentary evidence of said title, no certainty of the length of dispute resolution. Those are just three major blocks. There are lots in between.
In this era of a depressed economy, and we're looking for foreign direct investment to come in, there are quite a number of challenges, legal challenges in the real estate sector. Certainty of title. Let us begin to think with a sense of commonwealth for the good of all of Nigeria, and at all levels, at the leadership level, at the service level, at all levels, even at the user level. We need to become more committed to a sense of commonwealth. We lack a sense of commonwealth. Without a sense of commonwealth, the best system, electronic or what have you, will continue to be sabotaged.
But for us to have genuine investors, genuine players to play in this field, we need to look at the funding gap. The government can create or design an SPV, special purpose vehicle, that allows financing guarantee for genuine investors in real estate development. However, all of this regulation in terms of zoning are supposed to be checked at the point of getting a building permit. So what we need to do now is to see how we work with them to ensure that we're able to secure legal reforms that will be able to change the face of things in this industry.
Thank you very much, That is well noted and effective accordingly.
Technology has a great role to play in advancing real estate and economic growth in Nigeria. Most of the challenges that we have are largely due to human inconsistencies, incontinence, and greed.
especially as it relates to real estate. People are very greedy. They are never content. A lot of the laws have been revised by decisions of court. Those laws that have been revised by decisions of court are still standing without them amended. So people are still acting in ignorance.
There are a lot of laws that are in place but not enforced and not implemented. So that's why we're having this meeting conference today, to have this discourse, to see where the part of the citizen needs to play out and where the government needs to play out, so we can align accordingly and everybody plays their part, and we're able to have a more developed infrastructural system in Lagos State and in Nigeria as a whole.
This particular process of waiting for approval, this particular process of waiting for consent is taking forever. Forever. If you don't go and pay corruption money in Alausa, you will never get any one of them.
There must be sanity. You can't just wake up one day and you become a developer without going through the necessary training.
Every time we talk about real estate, we a lot of times we forget the investors. The investors are on one side of the table. The developers are on the other side of the table. If investors are not buying, developers are out of work.
Certainly.